everybody, it's Siobhan. Just wanted to do a really quick video here. Um, so as many of you know, I am trying to come up with a preschool at home, homeschool type of a thing for my son. He is 3. So I have been working on getting things put together. Just I have a whole bunch of ideas and I just need to get them it's like this much and I need to scale it down. So, what are we doing here? So what I've been doing a lot of research online, finding a lot of different websites and blogs that you can there's so much information. It's overwhelming at times how much stuff you can find. But this is a website that I do enjoy going to. It's called From ABCs to ACTs. This is one of the websites, and they had the signs for the different colors. It's I'm gonna use this to hang it up for the week of whatever color we're gonna be doing, just so that we have it. So I have all the different colors here. So what I still need to do with this is put these into the plastic sleeves. So that's something that has to get done still. I did find this online. I forgot who. I think I found it on somebody's YouTube channel, and there was a link to it, and they had it on a big piece of regular paper. This is actually going to go on our board, on our calendar board. So this is just about money, learning about the different money. I know that it's probably still too young for him. He's probably still too young, but it's definitely something to start working on with him. But what I did is I put the Velcro pieces right inside here, and so we're just gonna, I know he already knows what a quarter is because one of the alphabet songs, when we were learning his letters, the letter sounds, he quarter is for Q, so he knows where that is. So all he has to do each day is we're gonna review this and put it where it's supposed to go. So that's something that I have to add to our calendar time. And what else do I have here? I did show you the template that I came up with. I have the week of, the theme that we're going to do, what letter of the week we're going to do, and the number of the week. One thing I need to do, I didn't print a bunch of these out, I only printed one out. I do need to go back through and I want to put color and shape, because I want to try to incorporate those throughout also. Well, maybe I don't need to do the shape, but I do need to put the color down, because we're going to do a color and a letter, and then each week, and incorporate that with whatever theme we're doing. So that is one change that I need to make. So if you guys watched my last video that I posted from the Dollar Tree haul that I did, it was very small, but I did purchase these, and it is poly envelope with 3 holes. There's 2 in here. I thought there was 3, but I'm gonna open this up just so you guys can see. So you just slide this little green part out, and then that goes into the binder. And if you don't want to use it, you just slide it back in. So, and here's the snap. So what I figured I would do is, now that there's 2, I may actually go back and get 2 more packs, because there's mostly 4 weeks in a month. I think I'm going to just get one of those dry erase labels and just put on here and put whatever week it is or whatever theme. And I think this is going to hold all of our art projects. So if we're going to be doing anything that has to do with pasting or cutting, I want to cut out some stuff and have it put into a folder. I was going to put it in an envelope, but that's a waste, and this I can still reuse. So I figure what I'll do is I'm going to plan an entire month, so I am working on the whole month of September, and then once I have everything planned out for what weeks I want, I'm going to put week 1, week 2 projects all in here, and if I go back and get more of these, I'm going to do that and have the whole month done, so that way I'm prepared. I don't have to like worry about getting stuff done last minute. So that is that plan for those. So I have a couple of these small binders. They're 1-inch binders. I was trying to figure out a way of preparing whatever we're doing for the week. So I kind of want to have the binder set up for each week. So like I said, I have 3 of these small ones, so I could set up 2 weeks at a time just to have it. And, you know, I could put a label or something on here to say what week this is. And, right now I just have extra of these sheet protectors and just some extra papers that I don't know what I'm doing with yet. So that is what the next step is in my planning process. But what I have been preparing is this big binder. I have been watching videos on people that are homeschooling, doing preschool, and they have a crate, and they have the hanging folders, and then they have a folder for each letter of the week, for each letter, and whatever they're doing inside that folder for that letter. I really like that, but I kind of want it all into a binder where I could put it away and little hands can't get to it. So this is what I have come up with. I got clip art off of Google, and I just said preschool curriculum 2016-2017 school year. So inside here, I'm gonna hold this up for you. I had put this sheet protector in here because I was going to put something, and I don't know if I might type it up just to put, you know, what I have. I don't really think I need it. So, okay, here we go. It's really organized, really nice. I'm really proud of myself. So anyways, here we have, I have the dividers, index dividers that are by letter. So here under A, I have, this is going to be, hold on, let me just fix this binder a little bit. There we go. That's going to, I'm actually just going to take and open up this and just show you, because every letter is the same. So in one of the folder, poly folder thingies, I have, I did get this off one of the websites. It is just like a poster for what letter we're learning. So what I want to do is hang this up somewhere in our area just to say A is for, and then go through these different things. So we have that we're going to use. And then I'm not big on doing worksheets, but I wanted to get some writing skills down and whatnot. So this I got from 1+1+1=1.com. They have where you can trace the letters, and then you can trace or color inside of here and talk about what pictures they have: an arrow, ant, apples, and alligator. And then on the back, this was in one of my workbooks that I had picked up at the Dollar Tree. It was, I don't think I even have the name of it. It's in one of my previous hauls. But here I took the letter A. Instead of, I'll show you what the other side of it is. So one side has like the letter, and you can practice writing. He isn't into writing the letters yet, so that's too advanced right now for him. So what I decided to do is use this part where you have to circle all the pictures that begin with the letter A. So I'm gonna tell him like eggcorn, top, which one? So we're going to circle the ones that begin with the letter A, and then I figure because the opposite side has a different letter, I can switch this out, and maybe later in the year, or maybe next school year, we can do the B. We could write our letters. So I figured that would give us two different options of things to do. So that's that. So that's the second part. And then here, I got this from learningtowalk.com. This just has pictures. I think there's 3. Most letters have 3 pictures. And this is for whatever we're gonna do. I don't know. We might color them. We might use some paint and paint them. But these are all pictures to do with the letter A. So I figure I put those in here. That gives us an extra project to do. So that's what is in every letter. I don't really have, I'm gonna flip through just so you can see. But every letter has some coloring sheets, every letter has a poster, and every letter has a worksheet to do. So let's just try to flip through. Here's the letter B. This is a heavy binder. Tracing, and then some colors. So that's what I have all in here, okay? So I'm going to show you the next section. So this is the main binder that has all of my printouts and things for us to do. So what I can do is I can come in here, and the first week we're going to be learning about the letter A. So I can take all that stuff out, put it in our week binder, and incorporate that way. So, and I figure if I keep this in plastic sleeves, it will keep us organized and it will keep them from falling apart. So then I took a file folder and I punched some holes in it just to divide it to the back part here. And in the back, I have a couple more worksheets. So this is going to be for our numbers. So we have number 1, and then we have on the back number 2. So what I did is I had another workbook, and this was the Little People workbook. There's number 1, and then here's the number 2 page. So here it says, there is one course. Trace the number 1 and see the word 1. Then practice printing your own. So this might be a little tricky for him, writing out the whole word, but at least he can practice writing his numbers. And so I have them all divided up, and 1 through 10 is what we're going to do. And that's pretty much it. Then there's some practice and review sheets that I can use once we start doing our numbers. And then I also have just a pack of these January through the whole year tabs. So what I was going to do, I was going to do all these, and then I was going to separate and start putting all my lesson plans in by month. That's kind of where I have stopped because I just didn't know where to go from next. So I have worked on that for a couple of days now. It has taken a lot of time and effort to do. It's not bad getting all the things, it's just trying to put together what you want, how you want to put it, play it out. So there is more to come for that. That's it for now. So once I complete our lesson plans for September, then I will come back on. I'll show you how I planned it, what we have going on. I am thinking about doing a weekly trip to the library. We did go this year a couple of times, just to get him used to playing there. They have a really nice play area because it was kind of nasty out, so we went and played. It was during the school year, so there wasn't a lot of kids, But I think what I want to do, I know I have a lot of books on all the different topics that we're going to discuss because I used to teach preschool. So I don't think I need a ton, but I figured we could go the week before the lesson that we're going to do and pick up some new books. And I'd like to do a book every day and an art project of some sort and just some fun things. Um, in my previous video that I did about the Dollar Tree haul, I did pick up a few new things to do a sensory bin for pretty much for the month. I'm thinking it might be as themes if I can. I want to try to find some like play apples or something just to put into the bin for him to play with, and some acorns and things like that, but we might have to wait till I can find some outside, um, and some pine cones, things like that. So that is my goal. I'm really looking forward to doing this. It's making me honestly miss teaching. I taught for several years and I really miss it, but as you may know, there's no money in it, but sometimes you just have to do a job that you really are passionate about and not worry about whether it's going to give you money or not. But if it doesn't pay the bills, then what are you gonna do? So that is all I have to say. That's it for now, and I should probably be able to finish. I may be able to do a video this weekend on some of my lesson plans because I have majority of it written out and how I'd like to do it, and then I'll share as soon as I have it done. Should be, at least I could do probably a week or two video, but I kind of wanted to do a whole video for the whole month. And if this is something that interests any of you, I could do a weekly lesson plan, like plan with me and how people do weekly, month or weekly meal planning videos. This could be a preschool planning video, or just to give you some ideas of things. There's so much out there. I remember when I was a preschool teacher, I don't ever remember finding as much stuff out there as I do. And one good plus that I have is I saved all of my folders for all of the different themes I did with the kids. So I have projects in there, and I taught 4 and 5-year-olds, so they were a lot more advanced. They, already knew their letters, and they already knew how to cut and paste and write their name, so they were a lot more advanced. So I have to actually really work on what we're doing because I really want to get him up to that level, even though he's still young. And I know that 3-year-olds have a hard time getting some of these concepts as when I had my older kids. So it'll be fun. I'm looking forward to it and seeing what we can do. And I hope you guys enjoy this video. If you have any questions or comments or whatever, please leave them below and let me know how you guys like the video. And stay tuned for more. Bye!